I was finally here. It was a nice fall morning. Leaves would be falling. Pumpkins would be growing. What was I doing? I had a family to see. I felt excitement shooting up inside of me, but my worries put a stop to it. I ran inside and stopped in my tracks. Most of those people were unfamiliar to me. I was confused and shy, but slowly I forgot about that. But right at the kitchen table, there were my great-grandparents. I went to give my great-grandparents a huge hug. He had, well, my great-grandmother. He had white hair. It was like snow. He was very smart. You probably mistake him for a scientist. Next to my great-grandpa was my great-grandma. She had snow white hair, just like my great-grandpa. She always wore a silver pendant, and she was very thoughtful, caring and graceful. As soon as I saw her, she gave me this huge hug. It was like having a robe being wrapped around me. Later on, my cousins and I got bored and decided to walk downstairs and find something to do. My cousins and I decided to play tag downstairs. My great-grandparents had a lot of family living with them, so they had so many bedrooms. So it felt like a maze of bedrooms playing tag in there, where the bedrooms are. But we didn't have lots of space, but my cousins and I thought it was just perfect, the perfect amount of space. About an hour or two later, my cousins and I decided um, to take a break. We thought it was better if we took a break from all this running and yelling. At one point, we were all curious of why there was a random doorknob in the wall. My aunt asked my grandpa if she could show my cousins and I. She said our great-grandparents said yes, so we were all excited. Then a small creak came from the door. It was cold and dark. The only thing what helped you see is the light in the living room shining into the room. His secret room, it was a secret room. It was full of lots of weapons. Some of his weapons were over 50 years old, and still all together. But the time we were done, it was pitch black. It was time to go. That day at my grandparents' house, I will never forget. Sometimes being negative can ruin things. For an example, it's okay to be shy, but technically it makes things worse. Like starting a conversation, it's rude to not look at a person in their eye and talk. I asked myself, why am I acting like this? And in the end, I ended up forgetting about being embarrassed. You should try asking yourself why you're acting like this, and all your worries will be gone. Sorry for this long story.